Hey, what's going on, y'all? So today I just wanted to talk about basically how I think you could improve when you're playing this game. Everyone wants to reach that coveted Z rank, so I just wanted to give you some quick tips here. This is going to be a quick one, and it's just going to show like a set or two um, where I was playing as Trunks with his armor. Basically, I just wanted to talk about how impactful the explosive wave mechanic is. Now, you'll see throughout this fight, there's going to be several times where I use the explosive wave to get out of like the unlimited backshot loop that everyone tries to go for on this game because it's really bad sometimes with the connection. Sometimes it's peer to, well, I think it's always peer to peer. So basically you're like connecting to another player and it just like randomly decides who has host. So if you go against someone and you cannot super counter, you're just gonna have to eat that damage, and most of the time it's over 10,000. So that's why I would suggest using explosive wave. Honestly, you'll have these people who say explosive wave is bad. You're just bad. You can't super counter. You'll see in this video I super counter and use explosive wave, but it wouldn't matter even if I didn't ever super counter because explosive wave is so good. Now it gives you a moment to breathe, especially those aggressive players that continuously just mash square. It'll help with mashers, and it also will help you out with people who just only go for your bag. They spam rolling hammers, or they just literally wait for you to rush them. Once you rush them, they sidestep and then they go for your bag. Now, explosive wave is very beneficial. Um, I'm gonna be honest. The best all around character, this is just my tips. If you want to play someone with explosive wave, maybe Jiren. Jiren's really good. Base Vegito also has it as well. He's my current favorite character in the game because he's just so balanced. He does good damage. He has a rush super. He also has big bang attack and explosive wave. And his ultimate is a super Kamehameha. So base Vegito is pretty good. Um, I don't use him too often anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really play ranked as much. I play quick match, and all people do in quick match is what people do in ranked. So, um, not sure why. The big Sparking Zero needs. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that today. We're just gonna talk about the mechanic. So basically, it's a skill that a lot of characters have. Um, if we go over the list, mostly like Vegeta's family, Vegito has it, Jiren has it. You'll have like some of the Friezas that have it. Broly has it as well. Broly's really good. Not Super Broly, but the other one, the Dragon Ball Z Broly. Then you have Turles. He's the worst character in the game. I wouldn't suggest using him, even if he had. Well, he has explosive weight, but I wouldn't suggest using him. Um, Cooler is horrible. Um, he has like a psycho barrier, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. How barriers are literal like poop. Like barriers are the worst thing in the game because what it does is you open a barrier to get yourself out of a combo. It literally just allows them to start the combo over. Like you're just start resetting the combo for them because they can just come right back into a combo, or they can hit you with a rush super attack off of that. So like I wouldn't suggest using any barriers at all. No Android barriers, no cooler barriers. Do not use any of the gammas in terms of like using a barrier. I mean, you can use they're all good characters. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use them, but I wouldn't recommend using them in like ranked if you're going for I need something to get me out of this combo because you're going to still be stuck in it. Now, one thing I did want to talk about as well, uh, when you're playing ranked, you don't have to play like all the best characters to win. And the reason for that is I would recommend playing, if you want to anyway, going into the ranked mode with items because then you'll have the option of using different characters. You're still going to have one less health bar. Like they're still going to have, instead of four, they're going to have six health bars. But you have a little bit more leeway. You have a little bit more of a chance of winning because you have more health and that one super doesn't kill you. Um, Needless to say, these are regular quick matches with just like the regular no items. But either way, however you prefer to play, however you enjoy the game, I suggest you do that. Now, I guess the last final point here that I want to go ahead and bring up, go ahead and play your game. You don't have to pick the UI Gokus or anything because there's some characters that are really good that you're just not going to be good with. I would recommend finding some characters that you best use. Like, even if it's someone who's not as powerful, if you can get very proficient in using them, I would suggest also like finding a main. Like just find a main that someone that you can use, someone that you know how they fight, their combo strings. Also like when to press triangle in their combos for like rolling hammers, gut punches, stuff like that. I would recommend finding that out, and then you'll be a much better player, and it'll be much easier to go ahead and get the drop on your opponent. Now, I did want to go ahead and like address the amount of characters that you're going to see doesn't change much once you get to the higher ranks. Once you're in higher rank, you're going to see like the same three characters. You're going to see Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You're going to see UI Goku. Even though I've seen less of him, I've seen more Beast now, but that's the last character, Beast. Those three are kind of like the ranked masters, the ranked characters people pick at this time. I mean, they're all good. UI Goku definitely got a much needed nerf. I just would recommend that you play a character that you enjoy. Right now, I'm having a lot of fun with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, even though he's god awful. He does damage with his punches, but he like has to hit an emote after every combo, which is the worst thing ever. But I digress. This video is essentially about like the mechanics, how to pick a character that you would enjoy, and then just some tips to help you get your rank up. Now, we have rank reset here coming. Well, actually, I don't know when it's coming, but they announced it. It's probably going to come with the last DLC because they always do like a big update. I would recommend trying to hone your skills right now, and not necessarily go for Z. But if you're still getting good points and you take some of these tips into account and it works out for you, go ahead. Do what you got to do. And then this wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't turn it into a rant. So I'm just gonna do like a little mini rant here. Now that we got all of the mechanics and things that everyone was wanting from day one and needed to be in the game and everybody was complaining about, we got them in the game, and now the game is a ghost town. And I'm just wondering where y'all at. Where y'all at? Y'all begged for all this stuff. You complain about all these things. The game literally changed to cater to these players, and now none of you are here. That's like really, really crazy. And on top of that, like with anime games in general, there's just like so many weird, like I don't want to say weird because we're all a little weird, but you're extra weird. Like I don't understand it. Some people just don't understand what goes into making a game, and then you think costumes and things like that are something that's important to put in the game. Like you're gonna get your ass beat with a different color on. Like it's really not that big of a deal. And then people are saying, "Oh yeah, the customs would get me back on the game. The customs would keep me on the game." How? Nothing's changing. You're going to be still playing the same people. You're going to be playing against the same characters. You're going to still be horrible at the game. So I don't see how you getting a different costume is going to make it to where you're so much better at the game, but whatever. And then people are like, "Oh yeah, we didn't get Gohan Black." Why the like it's hard for me not to get pissed off. Because why the fuck would we get Gohan Black? Like Gohan Black is literally just a reskin of Goku Black with Gohan's hair. Like that's literally all it is. Did you really think that we were gonna get Gohan Black to play as? And then on top of that, Gohan Black is literally a what if. Like, what game have we had where they just put what ifs in the game? And then when they do put what ifs in the game, when has it ever just been, oh yeah, you can use these characters? Like it's never happened. Like you're complaining and sitting here talking about, oh yeah, we don't have any Gohan Black, or we can't play Gohan Black. Yeah, of course you can't play Gohan Black. Or of course there's no what ifs that are actually in the game that you can use. Now I'll give you like some of the what ifs, like the Super Saiyan Vegeta one. He had a different costume, the Scouter costume one. So if they can put that there, I don't see why they couldn't put the costume option in the game. But it's not gonna like let's just stop coping. Let's stop making it seem like that's why we're not playing the game. Because you're not playing the game for other reasons, not because your characters don't have a specific color of clothes or a specific outfit. It's not because of that. It's because you're bad at the game, you don't know how to play it or something, and you're wanting like an excuse to cope. That's all it is. If you truly love Dragon Ball, one character's colors wouldn't matter. And then like I will say this game does lack offline content, but I mean, so what else did Budokai have before? Like Budokai Tenkaichi had the same thing. There was nothing new on this. It was the same thing over and over again. You fight people because it's a fighting game. It's Dragon Ball. That's all they do. And then on top of that, what offline content did you have other than story mode? Like you want a real story mode. Okay, bro. How many times have we seen the same thing over and over again? Like how many times do you want to see Goku fight Raditz? Raditz dies. Goku fights the Saiyans. They lose. Then they go to Namek. Goku fights the Ginyu Force. He beats them all. Then he fights Frieza. He ends up beating Frieza. Then Trunks kills Frieza. Then after that, it's the Android Saga. Like, how many times do you have to see the same thing before you're like, okay, maybe I'm just like coping and I just don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't want to continue on here because it's really getting on my nerves how just this the nonsense that y'all talk. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.